All right. What is going on, guys? Today we are back with another video. It's like the thickest, foggiest, like grimiest morning I've ever seen. It's like barely misting rain, but fall is in the air. We had a whole bunch of leaves change colors last night, so that's very exciting. And today we're doing something. We're back in Wisconsin, and we kind of want to do just like the classic fall multi-species bite, where those fish set up, what catches them, and how you can basically go to any lake, anywhere you're gonna go, big or small, this time of year, from here going forward, and catch a pile of fish. This lake's not like a big time numbers walleye lake. It's much more of like, you know, your classic, gotta work for the walleyes, right? But that's how we want it, right? We don't want this just to be a big fish beat down on every episode. We want it to kind of show the real side of walleye fishing. So today it's me and Surly. It's kind of spitting a little bit of rain right now. It might stop, it might continue. I don't know if this is gonna be a full video if it keeps raining like this, but it's said 0% chance, but it's rained every hour I've been awake so far today. So stay tuned, let's get it going on. I have some exciting announcement too. Maybe we'll just throw it in somewhere randomly in the video. But yeah, let's get it going on. Let's kind of buzz around, look for a few fish, see if we can't get it going on, Surly. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Stay tuned. Fish on, right there. Wow, that bite was really small. Gotta be a bass, oh yes. Fall weed line fishing. You catch everything. You catch absolutely everything. It's one of the coolest parts about fall. Large, yeah, I thought it was a smallie, Surly. Oh, he's a big old flip on the medium light. A little bit of everything. If we catch more of these, I don't know if they're gonna make the video, Surly. This might be like a one-off here. We'll put one largemouth on the video. What do you think? Give him a lick. Let's let him go. And do it again, but get something a little bit, touch more golden color next time. I don't think we got to catch too many of those green ones today, Surly. I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know if you got the script today or if I'm writing it. Got him right there. Feeling much more walleye-esque. Come on. Let it be. Let it be a nice walleye. Think we got the right kind, or is it a smallie? It is a walleye. Nice, Surly. All right, Surly, we're on the board here, buddy. That's what we're looking for. Little low pressure morning. It almost looks like it's raining out, but it's not actually raining. It's just all this like misty fog in the air. There we go. Walleye number one. Look at that Pendu jig stuck to the front of his face. Gold, or that hammered chrome. A couple of my favorite colors. 1/4 ounce, kind of perfect for pitching this 12, 13, 14 feet. There we go. Perfect perky walleye to get the morning going. I'm not going to call it getting the morning going when you catch a largemouth to start the morning. But a walleye, we'll take it. Jig minnow, outside weed edge, produces fish in the fall of all signs. I wouldn't be surprised if we caught a crappie today, a pike today, a little bit of everything. You take a minnow, a bigger fathead or a chub, and you slap it on a 1/4 ounce Pendu, and who knows what could happen. So basically the way we're fishing, it's super simple. We're just getting on some of these outside weed edges that might look something like this, where you might have a lot of the lake where it's a straight break from shore, and then a lot of lakes where you have a little knob like this come out. Once you do that, essentially we're just running down the edge. So figure out how deep that edge is. If it's 8 feet where the weeds end, then put your boat in 13. If that weed edge ends at 14, like it does out here, 13, 14, put your boat in 17, 18, 19 feet of water. So that weed edge is obviously off my right. Now I'm using two different things here. You can see the weeds kind of start right here. And these are like bluegills and stuff like way up high. These might be nicer fish right there. So, but you can see like the way my side imaging is set up. I'm holding that weed edge off my right there, then it's deeper water out to my left. And as I cruise down it, I'm basically just keeping an eye on where there's fish, where there's not fish. And if I see something I like, I just make a real kind of quick pitch cast at it. And a lot of times I'm not gonna see like 30, 40 walleyes kind of all together, if you know what I'm saying. Most of the time it's gonna be these much smaller schools of fish kind of set up, 3, 4, 5 fish kind of hunkered up together right on an edge. And then I just make a quick pitch cast to them or a couple pitch casts, and that's essentially really all there is to this style of fishing. Not a very complex style of fishing. Got him right there. Wow, that was a cool snipe right off the side. Come on, be right. It's feeling like a walleye. Oh yeah, definitely a walleye, I think. Here, buddy. Yep, nice walleye, nice walleye. Well, you guys saw me kind of just flying down that edge on side imaging. Saw a little pod. I mean, like real questionable with the big motor. Pitched back, fish on. You know, in some of these smaller lakes where you might not be dealing with just an absolute pile of fish, one of the best things you can do is just try to cover a lot of water, because you're not gonna see like 50 fish on a spot and end up sitting there all day. That doesn't really exist. You're fishing for a lot of fish like this, potted up in pods of 3 to 5 fish that look something like this in your side imaging. And that is a super effective way to fish. And I can tell you, I don't even know if I could go back there and weasel another one out of that little pod, because there just wasn't much to really look at there. But that's the reality. I think a lot of times we get questions on the channel, oh, why don't you go try to fish a lake that doesn't have very many walleyes or good walleye fishing? Well, here we are. And we do it quite frequently on this channel, showing the real side of fishing, not the polished up TV version. But we'll go back, we'll just circle through it, kind of give it like a courtesy go here. And back to the zone, see if we can maybe see a fish, pitch at it, and replicate. Wow, you guys see that? How much that fish wanted to run? What do we got here, Surly? I mean, I was pitching at like literally one fish on an outside weed edge. Oh, it's a pike. It is the pike, Surly. And everything, like I keep saying, is out here this time of year. Just coming down the edge, pitching at marks as I see them. There's a nice piker. Nice piker, Surly. You didn't know we were going to be multi-species fishing today, did you? And we'll go ahead and grab them. And so many of these small lakes set up exactly the same. And it's just like I keep saying, it's just kind of starting to happen, where you get all these fish kind of sitting. He's making pike sounds, Surly, in similar locations. And there we go. Nice little gator. Chubby little guy for sure. Stocky. We don't showcase too many of the multi-species on this channel, do we? But there you go. We got walleyes, we got bass, we got pike. Let's let that guy go. Slimy little rats, Surly. We'll take them. They pull hard, they thump jigs. How are you gonna complain? All right, Surly boy, it is time to move spots. But first, Surly, we have to make an announcement. And it's been absolutely unbelievable, the amount of support from you guys. Me and Shelby, I don't know how many of you guys remember, it was back in like early this spring. We started kind of a cool walleye-based fishing clothing company. What, are you not excited about it? Are you not excited about it too? Well, we started a clothing company, Contour Fishing Clothing Co. And it's been unbelievable support from you guys. We've been like slowly bringing in orders, and it goes out so fast I can hardly ever make a big announcement to you guys. But we got an absolute pile, kind of like the fall collection of merch in. And if you guys want to go take a look at it, it's linked right down below, a whole bunch of stuff. This one so far, it's all fish lined up right now, has been the hot seller. black and gray camo, the beautiful contour fishing walleye on there in orange, and this has definitely been a favorite. So I wanted to get this out to you guys before they're just totally sold out on their own. But we also have a whole bunch of different designs. This has been one of the hottest selling kind of like t-shirt designs. The contour fishing on the front, awesome walleye with the contours on the back. But we got a whole bunch of stuff, from awesome hats to shirts to t-shirts, a bunch of different sweatshirts, and the popular Sonar sweatshirt, which has been super popular as well. So get on over there and check it out. I link it in the bottom of every single video. But and like I said, we've been absolutely blown away by the support from you guys buying a lot of this stuff. So if you guys like this channel, want to support it in a way, that's a great way. Or if you just want some awesome walleye fishing apparel, get over there, check it out. Surely we got to blast off because there is no more fish left on our spots, Surly. I don't know what's up with that. There's no more fish here. Got him right there. It's feeling nice. Feeling not too shabby. Don't jump, buddy. Don't jump. Be a walleye. Be right. It is right. It is another walleye. Oh, we're having some fun this morning. And look at the live right now. That's those fish we're fishing for right there. You just kind of lost them there for a second, but nice eater-sized one there, Surly boy. That is what we're after. It's finally starting to like actually almost rain a little bit. It said 0% chance, and I don't know if it's like 100% humidity out or whatever you want to call it. There we go. Nice eaters. That's what a lot of us are after from the fall. Just a little lake, fall in the air, nobody out, and catching walleyes, pike, bass, a little bit of everything on the weed edge. We'll take it. We'll take it. And I'll tell you this, one of my absolute favorite parts of my job is I get to travel around, go lake to lake, and learn things as I go. Never have I ever walleye fished this lake in my entire life in the fall. I've done it a couple times out here in the summer, but as the season changes, you kind of relearn the same lake kind of over and over a lot of times. And that's kind of what we're doing right now. There's obviously a few fish around. Not a ton, but you know, there's just not a ton of fish really in this lake. So we wouldn't really expect to see, you know, an absolute pile of fish in any one location, really. Eat it. Oh, got him, Surly. Right there. What do we got, though? It's running around all weird. Oh, yeah, another nice walleye. Man, these things in shallow water are out of control. Even for 16, 17 inches, man. Flip them on in, Surly. He's a pretty big flipper. We'll take them, though. We'll take them. We're putting it together. They're 100% on the weed edge. Kind of what I assumed. You know, a lot of these smaller lakes that don't have a lot of structure, you're looking at one predominant edge that goes around the whole lake, weed edge. You simply look for where it kind of blimps out a little bit farther from shore, and there you go. Nice walleyes, nice pike, largemouth. Everything lives there. I absolutely love it. If I can pick up a jig and just go all day and catch a bunch of fish, I'm gonna do it, because it's hands down my favorite way to fish, and probably a lot of walleye guys' favorite way to fish. That's gonna be a pike all day. That's gonna be a pike. Nope, there's a bass. I think we got the old smallie on here. Look at that thing go. There we go. I figured we'd eventually get one. You guys see how much that fish ran? It was like I could hardly catch up to him. Weed edge. Weed edge largies. That's the pretty part about smallies right there. They fight ridiculously hard. I mean, look at that. It's a sweet sound, isn't it? Come here, buddy. Come here. And they're all so angry up in shallow water. Oh, what do you think of that surly boy? He's still going crazy. There we go. Not even a big one, but they all just pull so insanely hard. It's one of the best parts about fishing shallow. You get up here, they have nowhere to go, but just to pull really hard. Right there, surly. What do we got, buddy? Oh, it is a walleye, surly. It's a little 15, 16 inch walleye. Well, guys, ever since like my rainstorm kind of stopped, fishing has slowed down drastically. We've probably fished quite a while now just to get another, 15 inch fish. Come here, buddy. Just gonna flip you on in. But there we go. Walleyes in the weeds, on the weed lines. Nothing big today, but hey, wanted to come out and kind of show one of these small, basic, very simply set up lakes. It's just a nice little eater if you wanted to keep one. Probably about 14 and a half or 15, somewhere right in there. But there's a lot of these lakes kind of all over walleye country where, you don't see a whole lot of content put out on, because number one, they're not great walleye fisheries. Number two, they're very you're never seeing a lot of fish on the graph at one time. So wanted to come out today, do a little bit of this simple fall fishing, jig and minnow, on a very easy pattern that'll catch a fish on a lot of these systems this time of year. All right, surly boy. Should we go home now? Should we go home? The bite got super slow ever since. Kind of like the right away in the morning. It was like from like 7 to like 8:30. We were catching all sorts of everything. We got too many rods in the rod locker here, but we'll get it done. It was like right away this morning we had fish going pretty good. Pretty much on all the weed lines we went to. And I wanted to kind of showcase this day. It probably wasn't crazy exciting, like, wow, look at all these big fish, but not every video should be like that. Wanted to come to some of this small water, kind of show you guys, how it can fish pretty cool in the fall. A lot of times on a lot of these real small lakes like this, you might have fish meandering around the basin kind of all year long on some shallower mud bottom stuff. And then in the spring and fall, fish will jam up towards the shoreline. In the fall, most time it's an outside weed edge. So it's a super simple way you can come to a lot of these bodies of water, run down a big weed edge, just kind of like we did, look at the side imaging, or look at your live, or look at whatever technology you have, pick those fish out, make pointy cast to them, and have a good day, right, buddy? But it's time to go home now. Time to go home for surely. And oh, you're excited for going home. I know, so exciting, so exciting. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys want to check out any of the contour fishing stuff, like I said, link down below. Got a pile of stuff in for fall. We're super excited about it, and super excited to be shipping out a bunch of orders to you guys, which I'm sure Shelby's busy doing at home right now. But I appreciate you guys watching this. If you guys are not subscribed, please do that. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you guys then.